Hello and welcome back to Old School Modeler. My name is Nick. So today is an update on the 2023 Halloween group build hosted by Russell at Russell Model Cars. And as you can see, Christine is painted. She has her red dress on and she's looking beautiful. But first I want to talk about or thank all of you guys for all your love and support, all your likes and shares and comments. I really do appreciate it. You guys are what keep me going, keep doing videos, and keep building. And I thank you guys very much. Much appreciated. So let's get into Christine here. As you can see, she's all painted, cleared. Ain't perfect, but it's pretty good. I'll show you all the products I used here in a minute. And if you saw my community post, you know what happened to the top of this fender. I kind of fixed it. It left a dark spot, but you will never notice it if you're not looking for it. So what happened was, it was all had it all painted red. The top was painted, and I was wet sanding it out. Had the whole body wet sanded with 1000 grit, and then I went over with the 3200. I don't I don't feel the need to go down to 2000 and on all the way down to 12,000. Um, that's just me. That's just how I do it. That's probably not the right way to do it, but that's just the way I do it. So I had it all wet sanded down with 1000, and I went over it with 3200 and those little square sponges. Had all looking pretty decent. It wasn't perfect or anything. I had everything put away. All my sandpaper, my stool I sit on, my bucket of water, I had all that put away. And I'm sitting there looking at it. I was like, let me try to get the low spots, because there was some orange peel and some low spots, and the plastic. The plastic has some low spots in it. So I had the bright idea to get 600 grit wet sandpaper and you go over it very lightly, no pressure at all. Just have the sandpaper on there, and I didn't. I found a high spot, and that right there, that was a high spot, and it burnt through to the plastic, and then you can see the primer around it. So that's what the picture on my community post it was. If you haven't seen it, go over there and look at it and see what it was. So then I went ahead, I taped it off from right here, taped the top of the fender off, and I masked the whole car. And then the next day I sprayed some more red on there, a couple coats, and then I wet sanded that out, and it turned out alright. It still left a dark spot because that's where the plastic is, but because I didn't want to spray primer on there, and me being lazy, I guess. Uh, but then I did that, I wet sanded that, and then uh, yesterday I went ahead and cleared the whole thing. I still had the spear taped up because I didn't want it clear on it because I wanted this aluminum sheen to it the way the real car is. So I didn't clear that, but everything else is cleared. So this is the surface primer I used. I put one coat on, wet sanded it down, put another coat on, wet sanded that, masked it all up, and then I hit the roof and the trim spear with TS30 Silverleaf, and then I wet sanded the roof again, got that smooth, and then I hit the roof with TS26 pure white and let that dry, and then I masked that up, unmasked the rest of the body, masked the roof, and this was masked up again, and then I sprayed TS49 bright red. I did 4 coats of that. The roof was 4 coats, 2 mist coats, and 2 medium coats, medium heavier coats. And then the same thing with the red, 2 mist coats, 2 medium heavier coats. And then once all that dried, I think I came back the next day. Yeah, because I wet sanded it Sunday. I sprayed the red Saturday. Wet sanded the red, had that little mishap. So I taped that all off Sunday night. And then Monday, sprayed that spot, wet sanded that, unmasked it. Then I sprayed TS13 clear. Again, 2 mist coats, 2 medium heavier coats, and that's the results you get. I did get some trash in the hood. You can see, kind of see, there's some dirt in there. If I have some leftover clear from the Bandit Trans Am, I'm going to wet sand that out and then spray it again. But got the lower valance all painted, cleared. Same thing with the front valance there. So yeah, that's Christine all painted. She's looking good. The one thing I don't really understand, you can see the panel line. You can see the primer. I don't know why it did that. I think it only did it on the trunk. It did a little bit on the door seams. But I'll put Tamiya panel line in there. But yeah, the body came out pretty good. It wasn't, there was no dirt in it. There was one little one right there, right here, and there was one little one right there. Kind of see, my mask job's not the greatest there, but yeah, it turned out better than my first Christine that I built, because I painted that with um, Rust-Oleum gloss apple red. So this turned out a lot better, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Next for Christine is Bed Foil. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for sticking around this long to have me explain everything I did and my little mishap, which you probably wouldn't have noticed unless I pointed it out. So yeah, you like what you see, consider subscribing. Go ahead and give me a like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to share. Do what you want, build the model your way. Have a great night.